In this video, I will explain the settlement management and the related accounting entries. Let's take an example. I am the owner of the company and I would like to increase the sales of one of my products. So I reach out to one of my customer and tell him, if you buy from me these products within the period for the total value of 10,000 and more, I will give you a discount of 10%, and if you buy the products for the 5000 USD, and I will give a discount of 5%, and this is the rebate agreement. So this is the agreement between the company and specific customer, that if the customer buys a certain product within a certain period, he will get this discount of some rebate percentage at the end of the period. So now let's discuss the accounting entries of the process. When we create the condition contract, we don't have any accounting entries, and then we do sales transactions. Here also we don't have any accounting entries because the rebate discount is only applied at the end of the contract when we check the total value that the customer achieved. So when we do the sales transaction, we don't post any rebate discount. Then at the end of the contract, we do contract settlement. So in my example, I will start the process by creating condition contract for September to October. The contract will include details as I mentioned before: the customer impacted, the material impacted, the validity period, the rebate percentage, and the target sales to be achieved with no financial entries. Then we process the different sales transaction in the month of September and also with no financial entries that are related to rebate. Then we get to the 30 of September, and here we have the process, the period in the closing. And according to the matching principle, any revenues and expenses related to each other must be reported in the same accounting period. So the rebate expenses related to sales revenues reported in September must be reported in September, even though we still don't know if the customer will achieve the target or if the customer will get the discount. But still we have to report a part of the expected rebate expense in September with the sales revenue. So the financial entry will be debit to the rebate expenses account and credit to the rebate accrual account instead of the customer. And to calculate the values of the rebate accrual, we are going to multiply the number of sales that the customer have achieved. So for example, let's say the customer achieves 30,360 USD. So we multiplied 30,360 USD by an accrual percentage. The accrual percentage can actually differ from the rebate discount percentage. So in my example, the rebate discount can be either 5% or 10% based on the achievement of the customer. But the accrual rebate percentage is only 3%, because the accrual rebate percentage is determined by the accounting department based on the different criteria. In this example, I am going to multiply 30,360 with my accrual percentage 3%. Now we have $19.80 of rebate accruals for September. So the financial entry will be debited to the rebate expense account of $19.80 and credited to the rebate accrual accounts of $19.80. So then we continue the process with different sales transactions that happen in the October, and then end of the contract 31st October, we are going to check the total achievement of the customer. Let's say the customer achieves $31,680, and this means he entitled to 10% discount. So we multiply 31,680 with 10% discount, we get $3,168. But before we post the rebate expenses, we have to reverse the total accrual amount. So we are going to have two financial rebates. The first one is debit to the rebate accrual account and credit to the rebate expense account for the total value you have in the accrual. And the second one is financial entry will be debit to the rebate expense account and credit to the customer account, and for the total value of this account. And Now, if we look into the net financial impact to all of these financial entries, we have the rebate accrual account with a balance of 0 and rebate expense account with the total value of 2257.20 is split between May and June based on the sales revenue values. Here we can see rebate expense in September is 19.80 USD and in October is 2257.20 is USD. So here we are completely compliant with the accounting standards. That's all today. Hope you understand the concept. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon.